A big hello and a warm welcome to all of you amazing people out there to my channel, the Twinflame Union. And this is the part 2 of the channeling session, which is titled as I Will Never Let You Go Away, My Love. Divine Masculine says this to the DF. So in the part 1, you heard that the source energy and the divine feminine are in a very stable connection, and the divine feminine has realized that this was her gift since childhood, but she made a big mistake by going after all the worldly things, and now she realizes her mistake completely. And because she is in very stable state and in stable communication, she is reminiscing all those places where she actually could have believed in the source and things would have happened the way she wanted it, but she did not. But later on, when she realized her mistake, she made things all right with her. And this is being mirrored by the divine masculine, who had also made similar mistakes in misjudging the love that divine feminine has for him. Or she always had for him. He misjudged her purity and her honesty, truthfulness, sincerity towards him as some kind of manipulation, and then he hurt her. So now he's in that phase where he's talking to her and he is telling her that, look, I made the mistakes, but I was so stupid, I made the mistakes, but I will never let you go away from me. And you, even if you want to go away from me, even if you try everything, even if you have all your tactics to be away from me, I will never let you go away, no matter what. And then he's saying, he's saying it to her that you are right now. So she pretends in front of him that she's angry. Okay, and she's like, I'm not in the mood to be with you. I just don't want to do this. I want to go away from you because I have something important to do. And then he says to her, listen, don't do all your drama in front of me. I know you're acting it out. You actually genuinely want to be with me. And you are very, you're in this ego. You're on this trip that I'm after you. Because I am running after you, because I am chasing you. So you have developed that ego, that pride, that I am after you. But let me tell you, this is a fact, this is not fake, this is a reality, that I genuinely love you and I genuinely treasure you. You are my priority. And even if you say that I'm acting and you don't trust me and you don't believe me, or, you're busy, because you're not saying these things directly to me, but your behavior, where you're acting it out and you're going like, yeah, I don't have this much time, or I'm doing this, or, you're shunning me away. Because in this channeling, I see that the feminine they are out in some picnic spot or some fun place, and the feminine is shunning him away, in the sense that, when he's trying to be cuddly and doing all the PDA, she's going like, don't do all this PDA, don't show all this now, I'm not in the mood, I'm not in the zone. And then he says that this is the real me, okay, I really love you and I will always be with you for whenever, like you don't put any time cap on it, okay. So then he says that I'm sorry. Now you have to understand one thing, that they used to have similar fights before also. Even before the separation, the feminine used to say this to the divine masculine. And I don't know how many of you resonate with it, but if you actually go back in time and you think about all the good memories you have, don't focus on the negative right now. If you focus on the good times you had with each other, yes, there will be times when you actually told him that, no, you don't love me, come on, you are just pretending, you're not, I don't trust you. You had said those things, but those words used to trigger him, and he would go into a very bad trip, and then he would be fighting with you, and he would be like, yeah, you always say this to me, you're this, you're that, and then it would become like in Hindi we have an epic called Mahabharat, which means the Great War. It will turn into a Mahabharat. And this is also a time when you used to have mini separations and then mini reunions. This is what in my lingo I say this, because mini separations used to happen for 2-3 days or a week, 10 days, then you would come back, then things would be nice for a few days, and then so this situation has played out. But now it's like there is no on and off going on, because the connection is fixed. Now when the connection is fixed, then you also develop humor. Humor is a gift everyone has, but you forget it. And when you get mad angry with someone, then totally the humor is gone. But now the humor is there, so the masculine doesn't take it to his heart. He doesn't take it to his ego. He's also healed. He's also learned his mistake. Earlier, he used to get damn scared. Every time the feminine would say, no, it's not working out. Just don't understand me. This relationship is not meant for us. It's so stupid. I'm done with you. In those fights, he would also take it very personally, and he would be like, oh shit, she's really gonna dump me. She's really gonna leave me. So he would start acting it out. And now, even if she says it to him 100 times on his face that I don't love you, in his heart, he knows that she does. It doesn't even matter what she says. What she says from her mouth, the words don't matter, the feelings matter. So he says to her that, look, don't do your acting with me, okay? I know you very well. You love me. And even if you don't love me, I love you. I don't care about, what you're making faces and doing this and acting so snooty and this and that. Okay, whatever. And he is saying this with a smile on his face, and he's not at all affected. That is the thing about this channeling, that no matter what she says to him, he doesn't get affected anymore. He has learned to not react with her. Because this is the reaction that used to, create all the saga, all the wars. So now with time and with all the separations and with the huge separation that came their way, he has learned to be more humorous in the relationship, and at the same time he has learned how to deal with the feminine. There is a way to deal with the feminine. He knows that now. If he is going to fight, do all the crazy things, run away, now he knows it won't matter to her, because I will run away and she will also be happy in some world. And then after running away, I'll be in one corner and feeling bad about running away. So he doesn't want to run away. He's very sure about it. So he's like, I'm not doing all those things that I did in the past. And this is why this is happening, because she has found the same place with the source, and she's like, I am stable. I'm not running away from the source now. No matter who gives me what, who shows me what, who says what. Even if my mother and my own father, they come and tell me that, look, this is not going to work out for you. If my heart tells me it will work out for me, I will follow that path. And my heart is connected to the source. If source is telling me, if source, my master, my guru is telling me that you will be able to pull it off, you will be able to manage it, you will do it, I will do it. Even if my own mother tells me that, no, we never did it, in the past we faced problems, you need this, that, you need money for this, you need this much investment for this. I'm talking about, say, some business. Just for an example, the feminine wants to start a business, and the masters have already guided her that you will be able to do the business, and don't worry about money, don't worry about anything, just do your work. And the mother comes from nowhere and she says, my child, I don't think you can pull it off. You don't have it in you. In our family, no one was good in business. Everyone who did business, they always faced losses. They were always duped by people. They were always mugged by people. So how will you do it? Earlier, she would listen to all that crap and she would get bogged down and she would be like, oh, I can't do it. Even though the guru is telling her, even though source is telling her, the angels are telling her that no, you will pull it off, but she doesn't want to believe it because she's been programmed to listen to the mother or the father or someone in the family, anyone in the worldly world. They come and tell her negative things, they criticize her, they make her cry or blah, blah, blah. If her master says, you can't do this, she will be like, okay, my master is saying I can't do this, so I won't do it. Okay. And if someone else comes and says to her, you can do it, you will do it, she will be like, no, I don't want to do it because I'm not getting divine guidance. So this is the point of power. This is the power I keep talking about. She has built this power with time, with separations, with betrayals, with crying, with fears, with everything that happened to her, good and bad both. She has built up this. And this is a similar scenario that will play out in the masculine's life also, because the masculine had also been made very negative by his own people. Say the mother figure or the friends or some platonic friend in his life who he really used to look up to, and he used to think that, okay, she's the wise one. In all the friends I have, she's the wise person, so whatever she says is correct. But with time, he has learned that all those people, they don't know any better. They are telling me that I have differences of, say, color, caste, creed, age, anything, and because of that, or say money, status, blah, blah, blah. Because of that, I cannot be with my feminine. And I love my feminine, and the divine is guiding me to be with her. I cannot live without her. I would have died because of these stupid people's advice. If I would have listened to them, I would have probably killed myself, died. I would have gone into major depression because of them, and everything would have lost, because of listening to others. So I'm not listening to anyone now, and he's very strong in that notion. If someone tells him also, remember I told you that in the childhood and then it worked out, and whatever I tell you always worked out, and he says, you know what, please go and manage your own affairs and your own relationships and your own dealings. Now, both of them have actually found a place to be stern with others. When it is required to be stern with others, when it's required to be a bit angry, because within your heart you have humor, within your heart you have love, you have compassion for them. But from the outside, they will not understand my sweet words. They will try to overpower me. They will make me emotional. They will say something or this, that. So I cannot go by them. So he learns to become very stern. For that platonic friend, he would say, babe, you just go and manage your own affairs first. And what I feel for my feminine, the love I have for her, that is between me and her, and it is very solid, and I know what it is. I know what love is. I have learned. I know you're very wise. You have been wise in many things, but I am wiser now and I can handle. The same thing he can say to her mother, because the mother also had very strong hold on him. In the separation, the mother also had a strong role to play. So now he's telling the mother, I listened to you, and thanks to you, I suffered so much. Now I don't want to suffer. And before she goes away somewhere, before I lose her completely, please let me go to her and let me manage my life. And there are many people who live with differences. I'm not the first, unique creation on this planet who is doing this for the first time. There are many others like me who chose love despite all their problems and despite all their differences. So let me please do my thing, and you please don't worry about me. I'm a grown-up man and I can take care of my affairs. If I cannot take care of my own self, how the hell will I take care of you when you grow old? Or how will I take care of my wife or my future projects? How will I do that? So he has built that faith, and the same faith has been built by the feminine, who can answer back to people. Her throat chakra has healed now. Her communication has healed now. And throat chakra plays a very important role in what we say to the other people, how we tackle the world. Yeah, and the words have power. Always remember, the words have power. The words are connected to your solar plexus. That's how you say the intentions also. Your intentions will never come true. If you intend something, it will never come true, or you will not have that strength in your intentions if your solar plexus is not strong. So the solar plexus gives energy to the heart chakra, and the heart chakra will give energy to the throat chakra, and then the correct words will come out. The most apt words will come out because they're based from real confidence, not superficial fake confidence. And so now he has learned to build the humor quotient with the feminine. When she says, I don't want to talk to you, I'm very busy, or why should I trust you? You have hurt me so much in the past. I don't believe you. Your words are just fake words. Don't make these fake words and fake promises with me. Go make it with someone else. You can do it. So you can do it again. Go. So he says, listen, don't say all this to me. Okay. I really love you, and I'm saying it 100 times to you that I love you, and I'm not doing any bullshit again. I have done or whatever, and you will regret. If you make me go this time, you will miss me. You will miss me, and this redness in your cheeks, that will disappear. That smile you carry, all the, bliss you feel, it will go away if I leave you again. And she said, oh yeah, you'll leave me again? Okay, go leave me again. Now here is the point where he learns to smile, and he's like, okay, obviously I'm not leaving you. Stop punishing me. Okay, Because if I leave you, then it will be a matter of life and death. This time I'm not going to other people or this, without you, I'm like a lifeless person. You want me to be lifeless? You want me to be like in one corner in a dark room and be in depression? That is what will happen to me. Because if you will not talk to me, then you will punish me. And you're so nice. You say you're such a nice person. You believe in God and universe and all the good things. How can you then make a person like me suffer? If I love you so much and you're a good person by heart, then can you make me suffer? Is that what good people do? Is that what kind-hearted people do? You show kind-heartedness to the whole world, but your kind-heartedness is not coming to me. Then what's the point of this kind-heartedness, this kindness? What is the point of this kindness? This is not real kindness. Okay, so I will suffer. Please enjoy watching me suffer. So this is the tactics he has learned now, and these are not bad tactics. You got to learn some skills in life. You got to learn some tactics. And these tactics are being mirrored. They are mirrored because she has the same tactics, and she can really, like, her family, her group of people, her, all the world that she was projecting on, they used to really, like make her feel like shit at times, and she would believe them. Now she's like, you first handle yourself. Go away. Don't eat my head. Don't chew my brains. So on this note, this channeling session ends here, because both of them are in full faith, and they have learned the humor in life. Life will be full of suffering. Life will be full of pain, but you got to find humor in that. And that humor you can only build on when you have full faith. When you have full faith, nothing can shake you. There is no shaky ground. There is solid ground. There is groundedness. So you have grounded the root chakra also. So this is what I speak about. All chakras in balance. All chakras are now unblocked. All chakras have energy flowing through them. This is very important. These are the sessions I do where I remove all these blocks from the chakras with the help of divine grace. It's the faith you show in the universe that universe will present a coach for you, or universe will create a study for you. It will create a session for you. It will create a reading for you. It will create some kind of guidance for you that will help you release your baggage, and it will give more confidence and give more faith in you. Obviously, when you're in the dark night phases, obviously when you're in the heartbroken phases, you're in the dejected phases, it's very hard for you to uplift yourself, but you just have to make that thought. You have to be very strong in that thought that I will better my situations and I will uplift myself. So thank you so much for being here with me. Much love to you all. Keep spreading one love, and peace out.